Hey YouTube, USA Second Amendment here. We're going to have a state of the watch collection. I have never done a state of my watch collection until now. And I'm going to do a little bit of story time with you on certain pieces that might have a story behind them. So stick with me. If you watch my channel a lot, you might have seen these watches before. I should have a video on my channel of each of these watches. I also have a video I just recently put out about the bezel actions. I'm not going to go through that with all of these. I'm not going to go through dimensions and specs. You can look at YouTube and find that information on each one of these watches. This is just a state of my collection and story time. So let's get right into it. My watch box is a Rothwell. You guys check out my channel for a video on that. All right. In case you can't tell, I have a type, right? I definitely have a type. My watch box is blue, 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 and blue. So every single watch that I have has blue in it somewhere. I just gravitate towards blue. It is my favorite color. I don't know what to say. I have a type. All right, let's dive right into it. I'm going to start on this side. This is the cheapest watch in my watch collection. It is a Binyar, and I actually wore this on my wedding day. At the time, I did not have a lot of the watches that you see before you. I had this one, I had this one, and I had that one, I think. That was it, just these three. That's all I had. And so I wanted something with this kind of look, this sort of matte leather strap on it, and this just fit the bill. It looked really cool. You see it's got carbon fiber there on the dial, or a carbon fiber look on the dial. The battery has since died. I have not replaced it. I've literally worn this watch one time, and again, it was on my wedding day. It went great with my suit. So that is the first watch in my collection. We're just gonna go right down the road this way. All right, the next watch is going to be a Pagani design. This is obviously a homage to an Omega Dark Side of the Moon. I love this watch. I think I paid like 40 something dollars for it, $43, $45 for it off of AliExpress after coupons and the sales and all that. And this thing gets so many compliments. You can see the blue perforations there in the strap, which match the blue tachymeter there. Blue hands. Awesome, awesome watch. Really like it. All right, next is another Pagani design. This will look familiar to a lot of you. This is their Batman, the Pagani design Batman version. Now, I got this before Pagani design started putting NH34s in their watches. So this is that pearl Chinese movement. I do not like this movement. I do not recommend this movement. I love the watch. I do not like the movement. Just some stuff with adjusting it and all that. And the crown doesn't always know what position it's in. And it's, in my opinion, not the best movement out there. So if you're going to get one of these, make sure you get the NH movement. That's all I got to say. Get the NH movement. You'll be good to go. All right. Next is going to be an Invicta Pro Diver. This originally, obviously this is a bluesy homage, right? A Rolex bluesy. This originally came on a gold and silver metal bracelet. I didn't like that so much. It had hollow end links and that. I just didn't like it. So I ended up putting it on this blue leather strap with a deployment buckle. And that works a lot better, I think. It wears really well when you want to dress it up a little bit. You want a little bit of gold, and it works really well for that. Something to note with this, and I don't know if the camera's, oh, there you go. The camera's picking it up there. That dial, I thought it was blue when I bought it, you know, to match the blue bezel and all the blue that goes with it, right? No, that is purple. I don't know how much more purple you can get, but that is a beautiful sunburst purple, but I thought it was going to be blue. So just be aware of that. Again, I got videos on these on my channel, guys, individually. All right, story time. This is the Invicta Grand Diver. This is the watch that started it all. This was my first dive, pun intended. This was my first dive into watches. This was the first one I got. This watch I wore daily. It is big. It is heavy. This is probably the heaviest watch I own now. I have owned some other watches. If you go back and look at my channel, you will see some other Invictas that I have owned. I've owned a Seiko limited edition Nemo turtle watch. So go back on my channel, look at those. I sold off a couple watches here and there over time that they just weren't getting wrist time, or I fell out of love with them and I wanted that money to go towards something else. But this watch, I really couldn't get much for it, even though I don't wear it anymore. And it's the first watch that got me into this hobby. So, ooh, man, that crystal is here. Let me get a polishing cloth. See if we can. Now, if you're wondering, if you're asking yourself, man, the crystal looks very cloudy, it is. I have taken this in the ocean. I have climbed a mountain with it. I have done a lot of stuff with this watch. And I'm pretty sure at some point moisture got in and it hazed up this crystal. It's definitely hazier than I remember when I got it. But you know what? It's a good memory watch, right? A good story watch. All right, let's jump back here. All right, this is the Zelos or Zelos, depending on how you say it, Black Tip. This is the original. This is not the, they did a new release of them. They did a GMT version of them. They did a titanium release, I believe, of these. But that is not this. This is the OG, the original Zelos or Zelos Black Tip. And if you know about Zelos, you know what this is. This is the king. If that makes sense to you, you are probably a member of the Zelos Timekeepers page on Facebook. So I love this watch brand. Love it, love it, love it. Very high quality stuff. Next is another Zelos. I say Zelos. I think it's actually Zelos, but I can't bring myself to say that without really trying. So it's Zelos in my head and forever will be. Now, this watch, story time with this watch. So this watch is a swordfish, and it is full titanium. Okay, full titanium. It's very light. It's very durable. This is a Gata watch. Now, before a lot of you lose your minds, let me tell you why I think this is a Gata watch and not these field watches that everybody says is a Gata watch. I'm going to go down a little bit of a rabbit hole, but it's about the story with this watch. So a Gata watch is supposed to go anywhere and do anything, right? And a lot of people get these field watches that literally just tell the time, don't have a date on it at all, and they call it a Gata watch. Sometimes they have a date, but still, it's not a Gata watch. And I will die on that mountain. It is not a Gata watch. You cannot go anywhere and do anything with that watch. You know what you can't do? Oh, I just set a timer starting now. You can't do it. You can do that with this watch. Also, this watch is so rugged. It is so robust. It can take a beating and keep on ticking. I have had this watch in pools. I have had this in the ocean. I took this watch to Jamaica and jumped off of a cliff, literally off the side of a cliff into a waterfall and grabbed onto a rope, and I was able to time the Thanksgiving turkey that I cooked every year since I've had this. This is a gotta watch. This is the most versatile, usable tool watch that I have ever come across. I don't care if it gets beat up. I don't care how scratched it gets. I don't care how ugly it gets, how dirty it gets. This watch will never leave my collection, ever. This watch is amazing. The quality at which this is made with, for the price point, in case you're wondering, I think I ended up paying right at $400 second hand for this because you can't get it anymore. I wanted this specific watch, so I found one that was for sale second hand. There you go. All right, rant over. I love this watch. Zelos, thank you for making that watch. And they make a lot of good watches, guys. Check them out. All right, I'm going to skip over that. I'm going to come back to it. All right, this is my San Martin. Hold on, guys. I'm going to get this crystal nice and pretty because it is a very pretty crystal on this watch. There we go. Look at that. Woo! So pretty. And it is slightly domed. I don't know if you can pick up on that. Just ever so slightly. All right. So this is a San Martin. I believe it's the SN0121T. It is titanium. Just like this watch. Both watches are titanium. They have about the same shade gray to a point. The Zelos has a little bit darker gray, in my opinion. Both are finished very well. But this watch is awesome. The look of this, so my favorite colors are blue and white, right? Can you tell? Blue and white, right? Can you tell? Blue and white. So, blue and white. Favorite colors are blue and white, blue being my favorite color. So, I just love this watch. It's light. I will not take this watch anywhere, mainly because I don't want it to get beat up. I don't want it to look like this watch. I don't care if this watch gets the snot beat out of it. That's what I wear it for. This is a do anything watch. Go anywhere, do anything watch. This is not, okay? This is, a desk diver, if you want to call it that. So, beautiful watch. Highly recommend you check San Martin out. Last, but certainly not least, is my Breitling Super Ocean. Now, story time with this. This was a Christmas gift from my wife this past Christmas. If you're wondering, well, what Christmas was that? It was 2024. So if you're watching this at some point in the future, you will know this was my Christmas gift along with this watch box at Christmas 2024. My wife completely surprised me with this watch. I have a whole video explaining that in my channel. Go check my channel out on this. I love this watch. This is my daily watch. I have not worn another watch since Christmas. And as of me filming this, it is almost the end of January. We got about 5-6 days left in January. So I have not worn another watch because every time I go to look, and I have a lot of nice, very nice watches, but every time I go to pick one up in the morning, I'm getting ready to leave for work. This is sitting right there in the middle, looking at me. And I mean, how do you not pick up the watch that your wife surprised you with on Christmas? This is also a secondhand watch. If you don't know, this model Super Ocean is not made anymore. They actually replaced it with a new model of Super Ocean, which I completely detest. Not a fan of it. This model, however, I absolutely love. So I wanted this model, and so she found it secondhand. I have a whole video on that, how she found it, where she got it, all that good stuff on my channel. Check it out. That is my watch collection. Now, little bonus for you guys. I know a lot of you are saying, hey, what's down? Oh, you see the reflection right there. You see this drawer come out? There's a drawer down here. So let's get into that. I want to show you guys. All right. Watch collection, right? Should be the watch box, the whole box. So what's down here? Are there more watches down here? No. So I use this as like an EDC tray. So I got some pocket knives here. These are the pocket knives I wear on a daily basis. You have a rake. This is a titanium pocket knife. Okay, the scales are all titanium. Clip is titanium. Very awesome, fun knife. I got a little EDC. This is a Smith & Wesson. My wife got me. Again, I have videos on all of these, okay? I'm just going through it because I know somebody's going to ask, well, what is that? So there, and one more. That's a Kaiser. All right. Oh, I didn't tell you the brand of this. This is, what is that? SG, I forget that offhand. Check out my channel. Like I said, there's a video on all these. So I got pocket knives there. I have one of my necklaces there, which I actually don't wear. I got this from my grandparents. So I don't wear this. It just stays right there. Key for this watch box. I have one of my rings. Okay. I have, this was from when I was a martial arts instructor. This is, or was, my grandpa's ring. Have some polishing cloths. There you see Rothwell, which is the watch box. I got some pins in there. I got a bracelet, and I have my necklace. This necklace, a little bit more story time for you, got with my wife when we were in Jamaica. And so it was for our anniversary. I believe it was our second year, our second anniversary. We went to Jamaica. So I got that necklace down there while I was wearing that watch, doing everything fun under the sun. And yeah, so I wear that necklace still. I used to wear it every day. I don't wear it now because I'm in an office setting. I'm in an office job. This doesn't really go good. I actually wear a gold necklace now with my Italian horn on it on a daily basis. This I wear when we go to the beach, go on vacation, anything like that, where I don't want to risk losing my gold necklace. All right, so I'm going to put that back in. Well, if I can get it. I'm trying to do this on camera one-handed, of course. There we go. All right. All right, guys. There you go. That is the state of my collection at this moment. This moment being the end of January 2025. I have one slot left. What watch should go in that slot that is under $200? I need a watch for this slot that is under $200. I have some ideas. Or even if you don't have a specific watch, what type of watch? And I'm going to give you my ideas. So the type of watch, I would really like a gold watch. Not like this, okay, where it's like leather with some gold accents. No. I'm talking a gold watch. So a gold watch is one item. Another one is a homage to a Breitling Top Time. I would really like a Breitling Top Time. If you don't know what those are, Google it or look it up. Sorry, my camera keeps moving now that I picked it up and messed with it. But Google a Breitling Top Time. I would really like one of those one day, but I can't do that right now. That's just not in the budget. So I didn't think that was in the budget, but my wife made it happen. God bless her. So what should go here? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. It doesn't have to be a gold watch. I'm open to ideas. Let me know what should go here. Most likely it has to be blue or have a little bit of blue on it or gold. Not necessarily. But as you can see, I have a type. Put your guys' comments down below. If you have a video that you have your watch collection, feel free to share that link down below. I do not mind you linking your watch collection video in the description, or in the comment section rather, of this video. Until next time, you guys stay safe. God bless America.